Hi, welcome to our continuing series on Meet the Candidates. My name is Sue Jeffers, and we are introducing you to the constitutional candidates who will be running for office this November. Joining me today, Tony Hernandez. Welcome, Tony.
Sue Jeffers, thank you for having me on. I'm a big fan of your show.
Thank you. This is going to be a great interview. I am so excited to introduce the audience to you. Let's go back to the basics and start out with where you came from, what district you're going to represent, and how you decided to get involved in politics.
Sure. First of all, hello, Minnesota. My name is Tony Hernandez, and I'm running for Minnesota Senate, which is District 64. It's St. Paul, Minnesota. It's the neighborhoods of Highland Park, Marion Park, Crocus Hill, and basically everything west of 35E to Crosby Park. And so I was born and raised in St. Paul. I'm proud to be from St. Paul. I'm proud to be from Minnesota, and excited to enact some real free market economic policies that are going to bring wealth back to the families here in Minnesota, put more money back in people's pockets, lower taxes, and overall make the economy more efficient.
And I'll tell you, do you know in the state of Minnesota, the Democrats have controlled the Minnesota Senate for the last 38 years?
Oh, I'm very well aware of that. My opponent, Senator Dick Cohen, first got elected into office in 1976, which is 3 years before I was born. And he's been there since he graduated law school at William Mitchell. And, you know, I commend him for his service and respect his ideal of serving Minnesota. But I also believe that his time is up and it's time for him to go. I think we need fresh ideas, fresh solution-oriented politics, and I believe that I represent a whole group, a groundswell of people that are willing to become more active in their government to make Minnesota more prosperous and enrich the lives of the families and the people, because we need more opportunities here in Minnesota. They're dwindling right now. 20, 30 years ago, before the Democrats took control of the Senate, there was much more economic opportunity for the students that were graduating, that had better paying jobs. We were producing stuff, we were growing stuff, the economy was healthy. And now, over the last 10 years especially, the Democrats have overseen a massive downturn in the Minnesota economy. Employers are leaving because they're being taxed too much. And like I said, it's time to create a positive environment for Minnesota businesses, because whether you're a Democrat or a Republican or an independent, you realize that jobs come from the private sector, from small businesses, and so we need to have an environment that is cordial to them so that they can grow and hire and create jobs for the people.
So did you just wake up one day and say, I think I'm going to run for office?
No, I didn't wake up one day and think that, but it started, I did wake up one day, September 11th, 2001, and I was a senior in college at that time. I was going to be graduating 2 months after that. And I'll never forget waking up that morning. It was around 8 o'clock in the morning, turned on the TV, and I saw those towers burning. I didn't know what happened at the time. All I know is that our world was changing right before my eyes. And 2 months later, when it was time for me to graduate with my psychology degree, I found that there were no jobs. Literally, employers put a freeze on all hiring. So I went overseas and I taught English in South Korea for some time, got some good international experience, got a good paying job there. And when I came back, I got into the mortgage banking business.